We are not gaming today, besties. Today, I went to my first anime convention and I had so much fun, and I just wanted to show you all the stuff that I got. Some of it was Genshin, some of it was anime. And then at the end, I'm gonna show you all the Genshin merch stuff and anime stuff that I already have, and I can tell you where everything's from and stuff. Also, we have a guest joining us today. My cat is back there. I know you can't see him. He's really hidden. Hold on. It's that black lump. Okay, first thing I want to show you. Obviously, my favorite character in Genshin is Shenhe, but Shenhe's not a very popular character, so I was on the hunt. I was like, I'm gonna get a Shenhe picture, goddammit. Look what I found. Oh, the glare, you gotta be kidding me. Let's take it out of the package, that'll help. This is like the first thing I bought when I was there. And whenever my mom first saw this picture, she was like, oh my God, is she pregnant? Is that her stomach? And the lady, the vendor lady, she was like, oh my God, my dad thought the same thing when I had this picture out. I was like, no, Hoyoverse is just crazy when they make women. And she just got a little extra up there. But anyway, I think this is a beautiful picture of her. I was gagged when I saw this. I was like, purchase. It was cheap. I have receipts. I have like email receipts. Girl, if it was like $40, I would have bought it, which to be honest, I did not know a lot of the prices of things that I bought. I'm glad that I let myself spend money, because usually I'm like, no, I don't need that. No. And it'll only be like $30. Like, girl, just buy it. Life is short. Get it, girl. It was $10. $10.88. Another Genshin thing that I have, I only have 2 Genshin pictures. The rest of them are little cute things. I found this beautiful Nahida picture. There weren't any Kokomi pictures. Kokomi is one of the most beautiful characters, the most photogenic characters in the game. No Kokomi, anyway, Nahida picture. It's gorgeous, it's so cute. I almost didn't buy this. I walked away from the vendor and I looked at another thing and I need that Nahida picture. I need Nahida. I really like her. She's not one of my favorite characters just because, I don't know, she's just not. But I love her. She's on my main team and I think she's so adorable, and she's like in her with the Aranara. I was like, I need it. It's such a good high quality picture. I need it. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna hang up these pictures. They're 2 nice pictures because like usually I'd put a thumbtack through them and hang them up, but I don't want that. I could tape them, but you know how tape is. After a while, I don't know, but cross that bridge when we get to it. So for the little stuff that I got, whoa, some just came flying at me. Some of them are Genshin, some of them aren't. I got a cryo vision. There were all of the elements there, and I almost got Anemo. I almost got Anemo, but I was like, for what? There aren't even like that many like Anemo characters I like. But now I'm kind of like, damn, I wish I got Anemo. Whatever shop this was from, this keychain, it came with like a buy 1 get 2 free. So buy 2 get 1 free. So I got this one. I got this little boba one. It's cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I like keychains. And my mom wanted this dragon. Focus. Dragon, cute. Okay, back to Genshin. Another Genshin thing I got was a Shenhe keychain. We should take her out of the package. Hold on. In the background is wishing. Speaking of wishing, hold on. This is gonna be so fun. Hold on. Look, I have a Kokomi one kind of like this, and I was like, because I was gonna get a Kokomi one. There were multiple different keychains that she had, the lady, and I was gonna get both a Shenhe and a Kokomi one, but then she was like, $10 each. I was holding this, both the Shenhe and the Kokomi keychain. I was like, how much are these? And she was like $10 each, and I looked at my mom. I was like, and I said, how much again? $10? $10 each. I'll just have the Shenhe one. But get this, she had little like photo cards about like yay big. Those were only $7. I don't understand how a picture could be $7, but an itty bitty titty keychain, 10 each. Oh girl, I wanted the Kokomi one, but not that goddamn bad. Okay, this is funny. I ran into a Primo gym. Somebody dressed as a Primo gym, and I was like, oh my God, I need a picture with the Primo gym. I only took pictures with 3 cosplayers because I'm nervous, but my mom had to run up to the Primo gym and be like, wait. I was like, I need a picture with you. And they're like, yeah, absolutely. I don't know if they were working there because they seemed kind of professional-ish. But anyway, I took a Primo gym with the picture. I took a picture with the Primo Gym. They were like, do you want to wish? Do you want to make any wishes to the Primo Gym? And I said, yes, because I'm pulling for C6 Shenhe whenever the Chronicle banner comes out. So I said, I hope to get C6 Shenhe when the Chronicle comes out. And she said, and she dug down in her Primo Gym Lucy and pulled out. She was like, here you go, here's this, an Ayato sticker. And then she said, here's some Mora. And she gave me, I don't know if this is actually Mora. I think it's just like a cheap little, like I don't think it's actually Mora. She gave me a piece of Mora. So I got these free with taking a picture with the Primo Gym. That was so fun. Now is stuff that is not Genshin related. Now we're getting into anime. But if you don't care about this, if you don't care anything about anime or what I got that was anime related, you can skip to this time in the video and I will show you all of the Genshin merch that I already have, like acrylic stands, hanging scrolls, my mouse pad, if you wanna see that instead. So bye, probably some people. Okay, for the people who stayed for anime, I'm gonna show you one small thing before we get into the anime. I saw this and died. Let me take it out of the package. It's one of those things where like those ladies put like their hair up in a bun and they have like a stick through it. I was like, when am I gonna wear this? Like, how am I gonna wear this? And my mom was like, put it in your hair. But I don't know if my braids would be able to hold it. I think I might need my natural hair. It's so pretty. They had so many options and I was like, I don't know which one to get, but I got this green. Is it green or is it black? It's pretty, doesn't matter. It's so pretty. Oh my God. Let me stick it through my pony. It's not going. Wait. There you go. Oh, it pushed a braid out. There you go, that's so cute. Well, okay, it doesn't look cute on me because I didn't put it in right, but it itself is so cute. I would rather display it in my room than put it on in my head, but that's crazy, isn't it? It was $20, by the way. Moving on to anime stuff. I'm very excited to show you this. I love talking about anime. So my mom is a big anime nerd, weeb. So, oh, did I show you this dragon my mom got? Here's this little dragon thing. They had huge ones. And they had them in like dragon eggs and they had little dragons in them. I thought she's super obsessed with this thing. Whenever we were in the car driving home from the convention, she was like, give me my dragon. She put it on her shoulder and then she put it up on the dash, but she's obsessed. Okay, anime. I mostly watch romance animes. I also really like BL animes. So I was on the lookout for basically animes that I knew because this convention was there was a lot of Demon Slayer. A lot of the voice actors that were there were Demon Slayer actors. Zach Aguilar was there, if that's how you say his last name. He voices Tanjiro in Demon Slayer and also Aether in Genshinimpact. I didn't see him because I'm short and there was like there was a crowd, but my mom saw him and I heard his voice. I didn't get anything Demon Slayer. I wanted a Hashira t-shirt, but I forgot about it, so I didn't. But my favorite animes are Sasaki and Miyano. I love Sasaki and Miyano. I cannot tell you how many times I've rewatched that show. I also have, if you see up there, these pictures up here are Sasaki and Miyano. I will show you that in a second. I was nervous a lot to talk to the vendors. I don't know why. Sometimes I get a burst of confidence and I'd be like, buy this. I want this. I'm gonna get this. But sometimes I'm like, hey, can you ask him? And then it's awkward because like my mom asked, but then I give them my card to pay. I'm so happy I got this. I really wanted a Sasaki and Miyano print and I got it and it's so pretty and colorful, and I would have gotten like a not colorful one because I had it like a simple one of like a green background and Sasaki and Miyano just like standing at each other looking at each other, but I was like, I already have 2 Sasaki and Miyano pictures. Let me get a cute colorful one. Again, don't know how I'm gonna hang this up. Should I frame this? Should I put thumbtacks in it? Which I don't want to do that, but cross that bridge when we get to it. Back there, my Sasaki and Miyano. I have 2 Sasaki and Miyano pictures. One of them is just Sasaki and Miyano together, and then one of them is all 4 Sasaki, Miyano, Hirano, and Kagura. They're like an assortment of like 5 or 6 pictures you could pick from, and I picked those 2. They're off of AliExpress. My second favorite anime, A Sign of Affection. These people that sold this to me, they were so nice and fun, and we have a lot in common. Itsu and Yuki. Oh my God. I was gonna get a second one, but I was like, I don't need a second one, but I want it. It's so beautiful. I remember my mom was watching this whenever it first came out, and I was like, who is that? What is this anime? Both Sasaki and Miyano and Sign of Affection are both comfort animes for me. Also, guys, Given, do you know the anime Given? It's also BL, but it's another black-haired and orange-haired duo. They're so cute. And there was a Given a Given picture as well, which Given is such a small anime. I was like really shocked to see that. I almost bought it. It was a picture of them walking down the street with their guitars on their backs. If you want to know where I got this one from, the place is called Love Struck Sakura. They are so very fun. The lady I was talking to with that I bought this from, there's 2 of them. She was talking about how she loves romance animes. And I was like, me too. I only really watch slice of life romance animes BL. And she was like, whenever I went to conventions, they didn't really have any like merch of romance anime stuff. And so she did her damn self. So her whole thing is romance animes. Like they had, if you know, Yona of the Dawn as well. And also Heaven's Official Blessing. I think that's what it's called. My mom loved this anime. This is my mom's. I just have it to show you. My mom, the whole entire time we were there, my mom kept walking around looking for merch of this man. I don't know his name. It's every time she said his name, I thought she was gonna say Shenha. It's like Shen something. I can't get it out of the freaking packet. Oh, because I'm stupid. I guess I'm gonna have to watch this anime now because my mom is head over heels for this man. So, and then they started talking about Heaven's Official Blessing, and I'd never seen it, so I just sat there and then stared at the prince, deciding if I should get another one. And then she brought it back to Yona of the Dawn or Sign of Affection, and I was like, yeah. Me and my mom stalked and talked to those ladies for like a good 15 minutes. So yeah, go follow them on Instagram. They didn't ask me to do this or anything. Yeah, they're really cool, and they have a lot of really good stuff. Okay, is that all? That's all. I'm proud of myself for buying stuff because a lot of times I go to places with the intent, hey, I'm gonna spoil myself. I have the money. It was my birthday and Christmas recently. Like I have the money. Let's just go spend it. Let's have fun. And then I get there and I'm like, no, I don't need it. I don't need it because I don't like to spend money. Like spoil yourself, girl. Come on. Anyway, time to get on to the stuff that I already have, which is Genshin related. Number 1 is this Kokomi keychain I have. This one I got like 2 summers ago in Chicago. I wrote the store down because I was like, next time I come to Chicago, because there will be a next time. I love Chicago. I'd love to live in Chicago. I wrote it down so I could go there next time because this store, there's a lot in Chinatown, Chicago. There's a lot of like just streets full of anime stores. Some of them all of them have Genshin in it, but some of them are more Genshin-y than others. This one, I would have gotten 2. I think these were expensive. I mean, over 10 and over is expensive for a keychain. Obviously depends what type of keychain, but like this is just a little like, this is not intricate at all. Expensive. CNU Fashions in Chinatown, Chicago. Yes, I wore that Kokomi chain on me so people would know, hey, I'm Genshin. Also, hey, I also have this, I don't know if it's really a chain, but I have Shenha's weapon. I wore Shenha's weapon on me all day. I was just walking around with this on me all day. And because it's like a vendor, like slow, because there's like rows and rows and rows and rows of stores and stores and stores to look at, it was really just like slow walking the whole time. Me and my mom went to go take a break and eat, and I went to the bathroom, and so I was like walking at a normal speed. This thing was hitting me in the crotch every time I took a step. It was like... So I don't recommend wearing this if you're gonna be out somewhere where you need to walk at a normal speed. But if you're at an anime convention and it's filled with shops and you really can't do any fast walking because it's too crowded, I recommend. Every time, dude, it was so embarrassing, kind of a little bit. I was talking to like some of the vendors whenever I was buying like Shenha related stuff. I was buying this. My mom told one of the vendors I have a YouTube. It was the lady I was buying this from. Super nice, by the way. My mom was like, oh yeah, she's got a YouTube channel where she makes Genshin. And I was like, yeah, I talk about Shenha. And she was like, oh, cool. Mom, shut up. And my mom, she picked up my weapon and she was like, she's got this. And I was like, all right, yeah. But sometimes I was like, look at me, I have Shenha's weapon. And what? Speaking of Shenha, I took pictures. This was so crazy. Okay, I took pictures with 2 Shenha cosplayers. I was so shocked to see Shenha cosplayers at all. There were a lot of Genshin cosplayers there. I saw a lot of Raiden, Miko, Nervalette, Fiorina. I saw Alarkino. I saw La Nahida. There was a Yelan. I think there was more than that. Oh, I saw Aether and Lumine and Risley. Dude, it was so fun. I felt kind of like, you know how like the popular kids are like at lunch eating and you're just by yourself? Like that's how I felt, because like whenever me and my mom would go sit down to eat, like there was like 2 tables full of Genshin characters, and I was like, I too like Genshin, I'm just not a cosplayer. And I had to sit at a table with my mom. was like, oh my god. What's that funny trend where it's like I'm nerdy, I'm cool too. Like whatever. Maybe next time I go, I have a friend. I really want friends in my same niche. I only have one friend and she's not into gaming or anime or anything like that. Anyway, so my Kokomi and my Shenhe weapon keychain. I'll unhook it so you can see it. It's pretty, like, it's a weapon. It's you could hurt this with somebody. It's not sharp, but it's kind of pointy. It's dangerous. I don't know how much it was. It had been 10, 15. Maybe I was 10. I don't know. Another keychain I have, it's not really Genshin, but I pretend it is. I think it's from Shein. I don't know. It'll be on the screen. This jellyfish one, I love jellyfish. And this isn't Genshin, like it wasn't listed as Genshin or anything like that, but I pretend that it's Kokomi's jellyfish. So in my head, this is Genshin. It jingles. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Two other Genshin merches that I have. A Shenhe stand. I got this from Amazon for $10. $10. The listing for this is no longer available, I think. So I don't know if you can still get this, but I also have a Kokomi one. This one I got from AliExpress. I would have gotten them both from Amazon, That was so scary. It landed in my chair. I would have gotten them both from the same Amazon listing, but I don't think they even had Kokomi listed. And I was like, maybe I should wait until they do. Or maybe they did, but I just didn't want to spend the $10. Kokomi listing's not there anymore, so I had to get it from a different place. It's okay. Moving on to my desk mat. My desk mat is very near and dear to me, and I recently washed it yesterday. You don't care, that's not important. My desk mat is custom. It was cheap. It was like $10 off of AliExpress. You send the picture to the buyer. I don't know. I don't remember how long it was because I bought this like, I had to been over a year ago now. It takes like 2 weeks maybe. I don't know. One thing I will say is that the desk mat comes with a weird smell. It's not super bad. It goes away after a while, but also you could wash it if you want. Do not put it in a laundry, like wash it in the bathtub with your hands. Do not put any mouse pad in the washer. Okay, I also have, oh, my Funko Pops. Hold on. I've got 3 Funko Pops. Only 2 of them are Genshin. The third one I'm going to show you real quick because you don't care and has nothing to do with you. That was embarrassing. This one I got for my birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday. My mom gave me a custom Funko. You can like make your own Funko. It's me. That's cool. That's fun. Okay, you don't care. I'm showing you the Genshin ones now. First one I have, this is the first one I bought. I think I bought this for myself. Christmas 2023. It's a Hilly Girl. These are pretty cheap. $10, $13. Well, it depends on what you consider cheap, but the Hello Kitty Funkos are expensive, like $50, $40, $50. So to me, these are cheap. Got this off of Amazon. I actually pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it in December, and you don't care because that's nothing to do with you. No, I'm gonna tell you because I want to tell you. Get it together. I pre-ordered it in December and got it in March. But yeah, it's a Hilly. I really like Hilly Churls. I think they're fun. They're sometimes, oh, I hate Pyro Hilly Churls or like Archer Hilly Churls, especially the Electro ones. But I like Hillies, so. And then I also have Lumine. I need to figure out this whole camera thing because whenever I lift this hand, it's on that side. And whenever I lift this hand, I need to get it together. Anyway, I have Lumine. This one was also like $10, $13. I don't have anything to say about this one. Both of those are from Amazon. I have a Shenhe hanging scroll and a Kokomi hanging scroll. This is weird, but finding Shenhe merch is kind of easy, but getting Kokomi merch is hard because like if I have a Shenhe version of something, I want it with Kokomi. Same thing, vice versa. If I Kokomi version of something, I want it with Shenhe. That's why I bought the keychain with Shenhe because I already Kokomi one. Lord. The Shenhe one I got also in that shop in Chicago, and the Kokomi hanging scroll I got on AliExpress. I'll show you the listing. Put all the listings and links in the description. The Kokomi one is a lot less quality. How do I say that? The quality is lesser than my Shenhe one, but it's fine. It still looks good. It's the same size and length. It's got all the details on it. So yeah, I really love it. Is that all? I think that's all my Genshin. Okay, now I'm just gonna talk about the con. So if you don't care, bye. About the Shenhe cosplayer pictures. Whenever I saw the first one, okay, I got pictures with 2 different Shenhe cosplayers. One of them I saw in the beginning whenever we were first got there, and one of them I saw when we were like on our way out. The first one I saw, she was like in her outfit, like her regular outfit. I was like, oh my god, can I take a picture with you? I love Shenhe. Took a picture with her. She was so nice. She was so pretty. She was like, I don't even have Shenhe. And I was like, girl, what? And then the second Shenhe I saw, it was the Lantern Rite Shenhe. And my mom, the first Shenhe, my mom was like, Sydney, Shenhe. And my mom like ran after her. She was like, Shenhe. Anyway, the second Shenhe I saw, the Lantern Right Shenhe, I watched her. Sorry if you're not watching this, but I was buying my Sasaki and Miyano print. I watched her like walk and then walk around to where I was, and I was like, "Can I get a picture with you?" She was like, "Yes, yes, of course." And she was like, "Can I put down my bag first?" I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." She did a pose. I'm gonna blur out all of their faces just in case they don't want it. I don't know. She did a pose. She was giving. That picture looks so awkward for me because she was like serving. She was serving. She was like, and I was like, because I didn't know she was gonna do that, but that makes sense why. Oh, and also whenever I was in the middle of buying this picture when I saw Lantern Right Shenhe, my mom showed the guy what I wanted because I was too nervous because there were like other people around, and he was like kind of talking to them, and like I already don't want to talk to strangers, and then I especially don't want to talk to strangers when they're already in a conversation with other strangers, because number one, it's rude to interrupt a conversation, and number two, strangers. So I had my mom, I'm like, "Can you show him which one I want?" She was like, "Yeah, okay." And then I saw Lantern Right Shenhe, and I ran over to her, and obviously I need my mom to take the picture, so then she walked off. I was like, once the picture was taken, I like quickly kind of like walked off, and I accidentally stepped like kind of on Lantern Right Shenhe's bag. And when I was in the car on the way back, I was thinking that was really bitchy of me. Like I could have picked up her bag and handed it to her, but I just walked right past it. But because I was stressed because this guy was like waiting on me to give me the card to buy this Lantern Right Shenhe. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry, girl. That is so out of character for me. I was just stressed out because I'm surrounded by a bunch of strangers and I'm buying things, and I saw you and I was so excited and you looked so good, and I was intimidated because you did that pose and I looked like an idiot standing next to you because I was like, "I'm so sorry, girl. I did not mean to step on your bag." And I usually, if we were not in that kind of environment, which I wouldn't be talking to you if we weren't in that type of environment, because you wouldn't even be in cosplay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stepped on your bag. I did say sorry. Or no, I didn't. I said, "Oops." I swear that's so out of character for me. I'm such a girl's girl. I would have picked up your bag for you. I'm so sorry. I think that's it. Damn it. I want to keep talking. Next con that I go to, I really want to go to MegaCon. MegaCon is sometime in April, May, June, July, sometime in the hot months. It's happening in Orlando, Florida. I want to go so bad because like there are a lot of like big cosplayers going to MegaCon. Yeah, this one lady I was talking to, I don't remember what I was buying from her or if I was even buying. I was talking about Shenhe because I think I showed her my, oh, I don't have it on me. Shenhe? My weapon? I was showing her my Shenhe sword and she was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool." She was like, "I wonder when she's gonna get on ban. Like I wonder when they're gonna release her banner." And I was like, "Friend, she's gonna be on the Chronicle banner phase 2. And she's like, "Oh my god, what, really?" I was like, "Yeah." Well, it's the Chronicle banner. Her banner's not getting a rerun, but she's gonna be on the Chronicle banner. She's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much for telling me because I had no idea." I got a lot of compliments on my Kuromi shirt. I got it from Charlotte Russe. I got it for like $10. I had this thing like $10 t-shirts and they were all Sanrio. This is what it looked like. I told my mom, I said, "I had so much fun. We are 100% going to more cons. I want to buy more things." I do regret, like I'm thinking about, like I do regret not buying some of the stuff that I saw. You want to know something kind of embarrassing? Whenever I was telling some of the vendors I'm looking for Shenhe stuff, they were like, "Who?" I had to pull up my picture. I was like, "Shenhe?" Because I had this in my hand the whole time. I was like, "Shenhe?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah, I don't have her." And then they're like, "In my defense, there are like 80 characters." I was like, "Yeah, there's like 100 characters." Let's Google how many characters are there. In their defense, there are a lot of characters, and Shenhe hasn't seen the light of day since last Lantern, right? But I mean, to me, Shenhe's always on my mind. My whole life is about Shenhe. Can't go a video without talking about her, but I get it. 89? No. Oh, as of November 2024. No. 93. No, as of October. Tell me now. As of version 5.3, there are currently 94. I thought there was like 100 and something. Okay, anyway, I'm done now. Thank you so much for watching. I do not usually make videos like this, so if you like Genshin or Wuthering Waves, you can watch some other videos about that on my channel, but usually just like sit down, talking, showing you things videos, I don't do much. I mean, I do have a lot of running my mouth videos when I'm usually playing a game behind it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like Shenhe, and I hope to see you in another one. Bye!